everyone, I'm Falguni by Parekh, Solicitor and Founder at the Smart Move to UK. Hello and welcome. Today in this video we'll cover the key requirements for a UK spouse visa in 2025. This information is relevant whether you are applying from inside or outside the UK. A UK spouse visa is for those whose partner is a British or Irish citizen or has indefinite leave to remain, ILR or settled status. This is different from a dependent visa. The visa is valid for 33 months if applied from outside the UK and 30 months if applied from inside the UK. Whether you apply from inside or outside the UK is important. The process, requirements and fees differ. If you are not already in the UK on a visa of more than 6 months or are in the UK as a visitor, you must apply from outside the UK. If you are in the UK on a visa granted for longer than 6 months, excluding a fiancé visa, you can apply from inside the UK. Common visas allowing in-country applications include UK spouse, fiancé, skilled worker. The applicant must meet the definition of a partner. This means married, civil partner, fiancé, proposed civil partner or unmarried partner. If applying as an unmarried partner, you must show you have been in a relationship similar to marriage or civil partnership for at least 2 years. The marriage or civil partnership must be legally valid. The UK partner sponsor must be a British or Irish citizen or be present and settled in the UK. You must demonstrate that you are in a genuine and subsisting relationship. The Home Office will assess this subjectively, looking for a greater than 50% chance that the relationship is genuine. Factors include the length of the relationship, cohabitation, though not always required, and whether you have shared children. Having shared children will be a strong factor in favor of the application. A long-distance relationship is acceptable if you can explain why and demonstrate it is temporary. Disclose any previous marriages, ensuring there is no reason to believe these are ongoing. Inconsistencies in your application can cause issues. The most beneficial documentation includes birth certificates of shared children, cohabitation evidence, and evidence of shared financial responsibilities. Letters of support from both applicant and sponsor are also important. Interviews are rare but may be requested if there is a lack of documentation. For visa extensions, the focus will be on whether the relationship is subsisting and cohabitation. You must have met in person, be 18 or over, and intend to live together permanently in the UK. Applicants usually need to prove their English language ability unless exempt. Exemptions include being 65 or over, being from a majority English-speaking country, or having a UK academic qualification. An overseas academic qualification may be used if it meets certain criteria. If not exempt, you must pass a Secure English Language Test, SELT. The IELTS Life Skills Test is a commonly recommended option. Be sure to use an approved test center. For the first spouse visa, at least an A1 level is required and an A2 level for extensions. Tests are valid for 2 years but may be reused if they were relied on successfully in a previous application. Book tests through the official website of the provider. Exemptions also apply if a disability prevents learning English or there are exceptional circumstances like a lack of test centers. Some applicants from outside the UK must provide a TB test certificate. The TB test must be taken at a Home Office approved clinic. This applies if you have been present in a listed country for 6 months or more, including any time in the 6 months before the application. The certificate must state there is no evidence of active pulmonary TB. TB certificates are valid for 6 months but must only be valid on the date of application. You must show you have adequate accommodation without relying on public funds. The accommodation must be owned or occupied exclusively by the family. It is acceptable to rely on a friend or family member's accommodation. The accommodation must not be overcrowded. Children under 1 year old are not counted, and those between 1 and 10 count as half a person. The accommodation must be arranged at the time of application. It cannot be prospective. Financial requirement is a leading cause for refusals and it is assessed objectively. For first-time applications, the current minimum income threshold is €29,000 gross per year. This can be met through income, cash savings, or a combination. For extensions, if the first application was made before 11 April 2024, the minimum income threshold is €18,600, increasing with dependent children. For those who applied after this date, the minimum income threshold is 29,000 euros. Cash savings can be used. Savings over 16,000 euros can be used to meet the financial requirement. There are various permitted sources of income such as employment, self-employment, pension, and non-employment income. These are categorized. The most important points are: understand which category of income you are using. Ensure you know how to calculate your income for your chosen category. Applications must be refused in certain cases, such as if the applicant is subject to a deportation order or has been directed to be excluded from the UK. Applications will normally be refused if false information is provided or if a maintenance and accommodation undertaking is requested. Applications may be refused if the applicant has failed to pay NHS charges or has had litigation costs awarded to the Home Office. This video has covered the key aspects of the UK spouse visa requirements. For more detailed information and resources, please visit our website www.smartmove2uk.com. Please like, subscribe, and leave any comments below.